Good day to our lecturer. My name is Tia Chu Hun and I come from Group 1. So our group are going to present about the Pfizer in 2009. I would like to start with my case summary for this case. The case summary is in 2009, Pfizer faced significant challenges including the expiration of patents on key drugs like Lipitor and increased regulatory security. So it implement the cost-cutting measures and restructured operation for efficiency. Acquired wealth to diversify its product portfolio and reduce dependency on the blockbuster drugs. It also increased investment in R&D, focusing on high potential therapy areas. So the Pfizer in 2009 also expand presence in emerging markets to tap into new growth opportunities. It also positioned for sustainable growth, maintaining leadership in the parasitery industry. I also will discuss about the problem statement of Pfizer in 2009. Our group found that there are 10 problems within the case, and the first one is the patent expiration, regulatory challenges, legal issues, economic downtime impact, and the fifth will be global competition, and the sixth is legislation risk, and the seventh will be reduced profit margins. The eighth is diversification issues and operational efficiency, and the last one will be the public perception. So we also found differentiate symptoms from the problems. So there are 5 symptoms we have analyzed, which is the first one is declining profit margins, and the second will be drop in net income. Third is rising current liabilities, and the fourth is negative media coverage, and the last one will be shift to generic brands. So I'm going to state the problem statement. The problem statement is in 2009, Pfizer faced challenges as patent for drugs like Lipitor and Viagra near expiration, risking revenue loss amid global competition and economic downturn. The wealth acquisition added to regulatory and litigation challenges, causing operational efficiency and lower profit. So Pfizer needs a strategic plan to address these issues and improve public perception and efficiency. So this all for my part. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Chai Song. I present the strategic analysis. The first one is the external factor evaluation matrix. It helps us to evaluate the external opportunities and threats that are affecting the Pfizer. This one is for opportunities. Pfizer current strategy respond very well to these opportunities, and even those waited until the 10 still have a good rate. However, for the threat, the response is less effective. The highest is 2.5 until the 1.5, and overall the total weighted score in external factor evaluation is 2.85. This indicates that Pfizer is moderately responding to this external factor. Then is the internal factor evaluation matrix. Like external factor evaluation, it evaluates the internal strength and weakness of Pfizer. Pfizer respond well to their strength but does not same as their weakness. They act on their strength and the external opportunities good but not enough on their threat and weaknesses. The total weighted score in internal factor evaluation is 2.98. Then next is the competitive profile matrix. We take these factors to analyze the competitive landscape. Pfizer scored a 3.29, which is the lowest among the 4 competitors. Then this is a SWOT matrix. The factors inside are the same as the previous matrix. It summarizes the Pfizer strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Next is the TOS analysis. These TOS help us develop strategies option by matching the strength with opportunities and weakness with threat. This is the example of aggressive strategies. Example: leverage global reach to expand in emerging market, develop innovative partnership, utilize weight acquisition to diversify portfolio, and diversify into biologic to reduce pharmaceutical reliance. Then there is the next page. This is the defensive strategy. This is the example: mitigate generic competition with strong brand image, maintain financial strength. Reduce. This is the defensive one. Then this is the space analysis. This tool helps us to assess the strategic option based on the industry attractiveness, competitive position, financial strength, and environment stability. The result here is aggressive strategic quadrant. This suggests the advisor have to exploit the industry opportunity aggressively. Then is the IE matrix. Have to note that the IE matrix here have a different result from the space analysis. The space analysis suggests an aggressive move, indicating the opportunities to capitalize on our strength and industry opportunities. However, IE matrix here position us in the hold and maintain quadrant, emphasizing the need to stabilize our current position and ensure a consistent performance. Then the last is a QSP matrix. It helps us to prioritize and evaluate the strategic option based on the quantitative factor. The result here indicate the diversification into biologic strategic is preferable due to the high profitability and market differentiation in the biologic. That's all my part. Thank you.
Greetings to Professor Dr. Rahimi and Professor Dr. Sudin. My name is Rosie Musran, MB 2312107T. So I'll be presenting the alternative strategies. The first one is diversification and development of new product. Pfizer can invest in R&D, research and development, to produce a new drugs. Pfizer may lessen the impact of patent expiration and lessens its dependency on a small number of important medication by broadening its product line. Pfizer also can examine joint ventures or acquisition with biotech firms or startups to gain access to cutting-edge therapeutic candidates. An example, the pharma division of Hoffmann La Roche has created a department named International Project Management in order to sustain high levels of quality and ensure coherence in operation. It is tasked with coordinating a resource pool of approximately 50 highly skilled project leaders who regulate the company's scattered R&D site throughout the global. Next, global reach and market expansion. So Pfizer should focus on developing nations where there is a rising need for healthcare. Gaining market share may be facilitated by designing products to meet regional demands and legal specification. For pharmaceutical formulas that have been on the market for several decades, developing countries have medical markets. This greatly increases the likelihood of successful introducing new products designed specifically for this market. As an example, pharma sales increases anticipated within 2015 and 2020 were higher than in developed nations, with the BRIC Brazil, Russia, and Turkey group coming in initially with a 9.3% growth in sales.
Assalamualaikum and a very good day. So I will proceed with the next one, which is life cycle management of existing product. Life cycle management of existing product involves strategies aimed at extending the commercial life and maximizing the revenue potential of Pfizer portfolio. Successfully exploring new indication for existing drugs through additional clinic trials and significantly expand the market of the drug. So, Pfizer also can develop new formulations of existing drugs such as extended release version or alternative dosage form to improve patient convenience, compliance and differentiation from generic competitors. For example, investigating the efficiency of combining existing drug with other compound to create novel combination therapies can enhance treatment outcome. Next is licensing and acquisitions. Licensing is by instigating imitation. This can be done via patent waivers, compulsory licensing, or if university hold key patent by low-cost non-executive licensing. By doing so, Pfizer can enter into licensing agreement with smaller branch or smaller biotech company, academic institution or other pharmaceutical firm to access promising drug candidate or innovative technology. Pfizer can mitigate the risk associated with early stage research and development while gaining access to the potentially lucrative product by pursue acquisition of smaller pharmaceutical company that have developed a successful product. Additionally, acquisition can provide access to the talented research team, accelerating Pfizer's innovation and competitive advantage.
As for the evaluation of alternative strategies for the diversification and development of new products, in terms of pros, produces a new drugs with R&D findings and cutting-edge drugs that fill unmet medical needs. Also, develop market leadership. Pfizer, standing as a pioneer in the pharmaceutical sector, can be strengthened by creating new medication. Apart from it, Pfizer can patent an exclusivity. They can charge a higher price because they have the right for the patents and exclusivity. Another advantage for diversification is reducing dependence on a small number of products in the market. In terms of cons, R&D is a high cost. Also, risk of failure in the process or result, no assurance that a drug will be developed successfully, and it takes years. Regulatory difficulties. It can also be difficult and time-consuming to navigate regulatory approvals. Another con is allocation of resources for creating new products takes resources away from creating old ones. Then, the market saturation. There may be fierce competition when entering crowded markets. And the brand dilution can be difficult to keep a high standard of quality across a large variety of products. As for the global reach and market expansion evaluation, basically, the advantage untapped market, developing nations frequently have expanding populations and rising healthcare needs. After that, a long-term growth, where the early market investment can result in long-term steady growth. External expansion is a suitable response in a competitive setting where maintaining a minimum market share of meeting specific requirements is necessary to stay in a changing and unstable market segment. Apart from it, pharmaceutical industry merge and acquisition M&As have proven to be highly effective in building strong companies and expanding into new markets for healthcare services and geographic expansion. The emergence and growth of Pfizer and GlaxoSmithKline, two of the most significant global pharmaceutical corporations, are two excellent examples. As for the disadvantage, difficulties and aspects to take into account for global reach and market expansion are regulatory obstacles. Handling a variety of regulatory frameworks can be difficult and time-consuming. For instance, the infrastructure of the distribution and accessibility of healthcare may be impacted by developing countries' weak infrastructure. So the balance between affordability and profitability. As the balance is costly to produce, Pfizer needs to think about the capital return. Approximately one-third of the global population still faces difficulties in obtaining consistent and long-term access to essential medication. It has been challenging to address this issue due to lack of transparency regarding the costs that go into the price of a medicine.
Evaluation alternative strategy for life cycle management of existing product. Pfizer can conduct a comprehensive analysis across multiple dimensions. Firstly, it should truly examine the market landscape to identify opportunities and access competitive dynamic. Understanding the patient needs and emerging treatment trend is crucial for identifying areas where existing product can be extended or optimized. Regulatory consideration play a significant role in assessing the feasibility of proposed strategy. Pfizer must evaluate the regulatory pathway for obtaining approval for the new indication of formulation, considering factors of such data requirement and potential hurdles. Conducting detailed feasibility assessment of proposed clinical trials is essential to gather evidence supporting the safety and efficiency of the proposed initiative. This includes evaluating studies design, patient populations, endpoints, and trial logistics. Finally, estimating the commercial potential of life cycle management strategy is vital. Pfizer needs to analyze the factors such as market size, pricing dynamic, and revenue projection to assess the financial viability and potential return on investment (ROI). By conducting a true evaluation across this dimension, Pfizer can inform decision and prioritize the most promising life cycle management opportunities. So the evaluation for last alternative strategy is licensing and acquisition. Pfizer must conduct a rigorous assessment across various key areas. Firstly, strategic fit is paramount. Pfizer need to ensure that any potential licensing and acquisition target align with long-term objective and focus area. This involves analyzing how well the target complement Pfizer existing portfolio and whether it can enhance the company's competitive position. Secondly, the strength of target intellectual property portfolio is crucial. Pfizer should evaluate the patent, proprietary technology, and know-how of the target company can be determined the potential for creating competitive advantage and barrier to enter into the market. Pfizer need to examine the stage of development, therapeutic area, and market potential. This evaluation helped Pfizer understood how well the pipeline asset align with its strategic priorities and commercialization capabilities. Market opportunity analysis is essential to gauge the potential of the target company product or technology. Pfizer should conduct true financial analysis including valuation, risk projection, cost synergy, and potential risk associated with the licensing and acquisition opportunity. This analysis will help Pfizer understand the financial impact on its overall business and shareholder value. That's all from me. Thank you.
My name is Tammy. After the presentation and evaluation of alternative strategies by my group mates, next I'll be presenting on the justification of best strategy and the implementation of the strategies. Considering the array of challenges Pfizer faces, the best strategy to resolve these problems would likely involve a combination of strategies rather than relying solely on one. Therefore, combining the strengthening Pfizer's global reach and market expansion strategy with prioritizing the diversification and development of new strategy emerged as the optimal solution. This integrated approach allows Pfizer to address various issues comprehensively. Expanding Pfizer's global reach is key to overcoming regulatory challenges and beating global competition. By entering emerging markets and navigating international regulations, Pfizer can diversify its revenue and reduce dependence on any single market. This strategy not only enhances competitiveness by accessing new customer segments and building brand trust, but also allows tailored products that meet diverse needs. Focusing on diversification and new product development helps Pfizer innovate and stay competitive during economic downturns, while expanding beyond pharmaceutical tools, reduce risk from patent expirations, and generic competition. By integrating these strategies, Pfizer can tackle complex challenges, adapt to market dynamics, and position itself for long-term growth and leadership in the pharmaceutical industry. Next is the implementation of the strategies. First, Pfizer should conduct thorough market research and establish strategic partnership with local entities to facilitate market entry, regulatory navigation, and adaptation to local preferences for effective expansion. Secondly, Pfizer should invest in local infrastructure development and regulatory compliance to streamline operations, ensure timely delivery, and adhere to local regulations for successful market penetration. Next, Pfizer should also allocate significant resources to research and development, fostering cross-functional collaboration to align products development with market demands and regulatory standards, while implementing a structured pipeline management process to prioritize promising drug candidates and sustain innovation and competitiveness. Lastly, Pfizer should develop comprehensive commercialization plans for new products, tailoring pricing strategies, market access initiatives, and promotional campaigns to target markets and customer segments to ensure successful market launches, maximize product uptake, and drive revenue growth. So for these four implemented strategies for Pfizer's, there are also timeline as stated inside the slides. Next is the references that used in our group presentation. And also lastly, thank you all for listening to our presentation. Thank you.